Greetings! Welcome to Razortree Productions, and welcome to this week's Battle Report. The following list will be 1,000 points of Nighthaunt. For our general, we will have a Guardian of Souls with Ruler of the Spirit Hosts as the command trait, and we'll also have the artifact Beacon of Nagashazar. For spell lore, they will be taking Shade Mist. Our second and final hero will be the one and only Lady Olynder. She will be taking Soul Cage for her spell lore. Now for battle line, we have a 20-man unit of Chain Rasp Horde and a 10-man unit of Grimghast Reapers. Other units, we have an 8-man unit of Glaive Wraith Stalkers with the drum. And finally, we have the Black Coach. The following list is 990 points of Stormcast Eternals with no specific storm host. For our general, we have a Lord Arcanum with the Staunch Defender command trait. He will be taking Azerite Halo for his spell lore and the artifact Storm Scroll. Next, we have a Lord Relictor with the Prayer Translocation. And finally, we have a Lord Castellan and his trusty Gryph-hound. For battle line, because of the Lord Arcanum General, we have a 5-man unit of Sequitors with Mauls, and a 5-man unit of Liberators with Hammer and Shield. For other units, we have a 3-man unit of Prosecutors with double Sigmarite Hammers. We have a 3-man unit of Paladors with the Starstrike Javelins. We have a 5-man unit of Vanguard Hunters with Storm Sabers and an Astral Compass. Deployment is complete. For the Nighthaunt side, we've got a 20-man unit of Chain Rasps, Guardian of Souls, and a Black Coach on the board. And in the grave, we've got Glaive Wraith Stalkers, Lady Olynder, and a 10-man unit of Grimghast. For Stormcast, we've got the Prosecutors, Lord Relictor, Paladors, Lord Arcanum, Liberators, Lord Castellan with the Gryph-hound. And then in the Celestial Realm would be the Sequitors and Vanguard Hunters. Now I did finish deploying first, so I'm going to say that Chris can go first, but start of round, my Black Coach needs to do Evocation of Death. Now this is going to be 3 dice, and every 4-up is a level of power. So I will be starting at level 2 on the Black Coach. Now we can go to Stormcast Eternals, turn 1.
Alright, so my Lord Castellan here is going to use his Warding Lantern on a Stormcast Eternal model. So he's going to use it on these guys. Which, it adds 1 to save rolls for attacks that target that unit until the next hero phase. In addition, every time I make a save roll of 7 for an attack that targets that unit, I can heal something, like heal a wound.
Which, for all the people at home that haven't read the annoying FAQ, it's if they have a wound, they can heal it. If they don't have wounds, nothing heals.
Yeah. I mean, you would think that's pretty obvious, but apparently it's not.
It's worded strangely, in my humble opinion.
Some silly Brits. Alright, and then the other thing I guess I'm going to do is cast Azerite Halo. Try to, rather. With, Lord Relictor.
The only one that can cast it's Arcanum. Yeah.
Alright, well then everybody's in range of him, because it's 18 inches. So I'm going to try to do that with these guys. I have to roll a 5, so let's see if I even do that. Okay, I do. So it's a 6. Barely.
Try to unbind, since that's the only spell. My Guardian of Souls over there is definitely within 30, since we're 24 apart.
Alright, Alright, never mind then. And that's the end of Stormcast turn period. I'm not moving.
No translocation or anything?
No point yet.
Just gonna sit there, huh?
Just gonna sit here intimidatingly.
That's not what you were supposed to do.
Come get it, bruh. You shouldn't have let me go first.
You fell. You didn't fall from a trap.
Nope, I'm stubborn.
Alright, well, that was Stormcast turn 1. Time for Nighthaunt turn 1. Let's start a Nighthaunt turn 1. Don't have anything to do for the start of my hero phase, but I do have one thing to do during my hero phase. I'm going to attempt to cast, not attempt to cast. I'm going to attempt to cast Shade Mist with my Guardian of Souls on the Chain Rasp Horde. Shade Mist is a casting value of 6. And I got an 8.
And I'll try and likely fail to unbind. Yep.
Alright, so Shade Mist goes off. You are -1 to wound. Yeah, -1 to wound rolls against the Chain Rasp Horde. And that's my hero phase. So on to movement. Alright, I moved forward with the starting bunch. They basically kept the same formation. And then I dropped in outside of 9 with Lady Olynder and the Glaive Ray Stalkers here, being within 10 of the Lord Castellan and the Liberators. So she's going to use Lifting the Veil at the start of the shooting phase. I roll 2d6, and each one, I roll 2d6 for each enemy unit within 10 inches. And if it's greater than her bravery, then it does d3 mortal wounds. We'll start with the Liberators, who have a 7 bravery, so I need an 8, and I do. So they'll be taking d3 mortal wounds for 2. So that will kill 1 Liberator. Now my charge is farther. Glaive Ray Stalker, I mean not the Glaive Ray, the Lord Castellan. He's got more than that, I'm sure.
9.
Okay, yeah, so that is it. Now we'll go for charging. Go with the Glaive Ray Stalkers. Ugh, 9. Do they have any bonuses to their charge?
The Glaive Rays?
Yeah.
I think they can retreat and charge, but I don't know that they can.
Yeah, I don't think they have any bonuses. They just get, so that'll be a failed charge, and I will not send Olynder due to that. So that's it. That's my turn. All right, before we determine the first who has first turn,
Goes first in turn 2. Right?
yeah. We have to figure out where in the middle an objective is going to drop. And since we're on a 4x4, we're just going to stick with the 2 through 8. So we're going to roll an 8-sided dice and just re-roll a 1 if we get it.
Boop. 7. Tiny dice.
7. Okay, so the objective ends up here in the center. And we did forget to mention that she is 10 points shy of 1,000, and I'm exactly 1,000, so she has the Triumph Inspired.
We rolled for it. Ooh. Which, once per battle, when a friendly unit is picked to shoot or fight, you can say it's inspired. Reroll hit rolls for attacks made by that unit until the end of the phase.
Alright, now we need to roll off to see who picks who goes first. Oh my goodness.
You win.
Okay. I keep forgetting about that thing.
I have ridiculously tiny dice, or I have regular tiny dice. See?
My goodness.
I like my things small.
Good for me. I think... Oh, I don't really want the double turn right now, but... Yeah, I'll take it and see what happens. Nighthaunt, turn 2. Whee! I guess technically before I start a battle round, 3 dice, every 4 up for Deathly Invocation on the Black Coach. So, level 4 now. Only have 1 more level. Okay, starting off for turn 2 hero phase. Guardian of Souls here. It's going to attempt to cast Shade Mist. Casting value is 6. I fail the cast. Boo! Now we'll move on to Lady Olynder. Alright, now Lady Olynder here is going to attempt to cast Grief Stricken. It's casting value of 7. And I failed that too. So last will be Soul Cage. which is casting value of 6.
I'm gonna try to not let that go through, but I doubt I'm gonna beat a 9. Nope.
Okay, so I will do Soul Cage on the Liberators. So they can't retreat and they're last to fight. ASL, always strike last. So now I need to go to shooting phase, or no, movement phase. That was my hero phase. That's all I have. Movement. Well, got bad rolls for my runs, but I ran everything here. Didn't want to spend command points though, so that's how we're wrapped up on this objective. The Guardian of Souls is back behind the trees there. There he is. And then Lady Olynder and the Glaive Ray Stalker just moved up their 6, and this is where they ended up. So now for shooting, got Lady Olynder's lifting the veil. Do I have the right name on that one?
Yeah, the...
Wail of the Damned, that's what it is. Lifting the Veil is the hero phase one.
So, it's the not Banshee Screech.
Yes, which is going to be the same stuff plus Gryphound this time. So Lord Castellan, Liberators, and Gryphound. So I need an 8 or higher to beat the Bravery of the Liberators, which I don't. I need a 10 for the Lord Castellan because he's a 9.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, he's a 9. So let's look for that 10, and we don't get it. And
6.
6 for the Gryphound.
Yeah.
Brave Sir Gryphound. He does take D3 mortal wounds for 1, so he has 2 remaining. Because he can bork. Now the Black Coach does have 1 shooting attack. The Soul Reach, Cairn Wraith's Soul Reach Grasp. Is he equipped with this? Or is that one of those optional things? It's either Soul Reach Grasp or Reaper Scythe. Oh, he's got Reaper Scythe. Okay, so I'm not shooting at all, because I don't have that.
No, the other one is like the Palpatine thing. It's like, psh, and he doesn't have that. I haven't painted him.
No, oh well. Okay, so he pretends to do something scary, nothing happens, and no one cares.
Well, I mean, since we haven't fought with him yet, he hasn't done anything yet, do you want Palpatine hands?
No, he's fine.
Well,
however
you didn't know that.
I'm a whizzy-wigget. No, he's still going there, even if he doesn't have the jazz fingers or jazz hands. Spirit fingers?
Spirit fingers.
That makes more sense.
Gross.
Anywho, charging, which is just going to be over here. Going to go with the Glaive Ray Stalkers first. 6. Hopefully that's enough.
Yeah, eyeballing it, it looks enough.
It is, but I kind of want to spend a command point. Can I spend a command point on a successful charge or only failed charges? Let me check, because I want to try to get a 10. Okay, so forward to victory is after you make a charge roll, you can re-roll the charge result. It's not a failed. So I am going to spend a command point, go down to 1, and attempt to get a better charge. Ugh, it's good, but it's not 10. It's 9. Oh well, I'll take it. So Glaive Ray Stalkers charging 9. Okay, there's how we have ended up with the Glaive Ray Stalkers. And we are going to attempt to charge Lady Olynder. Seems like a good idea, right? See what happens. I'm going to take that as a sign. I'll just let that fail happen. Double 1s. So you're staying right there. And that's, I don't really want to charge the Black Coach because I kind of like his buff, but he could since he can run and charge. But that's too much beef for me. Anyway, we will go to combat. And I guess it doesn't really matter what order we do this in because I'm attacking with the only unit I have. Even though your Liberators go last, they're still going to. So anyway, we'll get the pile in and go into combat here. Well, wish I might. I couldn't get the pile in right. So, so I'm going to have 1 out from the Liberators, so I'm just going to go ahead and send these 2 here into the Lord Castellan, and then the rest into the Liberators. So that'll be 6 in the Liberators, 2 into Lord Castellan. Okay, for the 6 that are going into the Liberators, that will be 12 attacks, hitting on 4s, re-rolling all failed because of the point of death. Let's put Surprisingly good. Now wounding on 3s. There we go. No rend, 1 damage apiece. So they're actually 3 ups because of the warding lantern. Mm-hmm. So you only failed 2? Did you get any?
Failed 2.
Were there any 1s?
There was 1.
You can reroll 1s because of your shield. Alright.
So
1 damage. Alright, now I'm going to do the 2 that are into the Lord Castellant. So hitting on 4s. Rerolling fails because of point of death. I'll take it. Wounding on 3s. That'll be 3, no rend, 1 damage apiece.
I missed 1.
So 1 damage.
My little Griffhound was in range and he's pissed off, so he's gonna start biting first. What there is to bite on a ethereal skeleton, I don't know. Shut up, it makes sense. Alright, so he's got 2 attacks, 3s and 4s.
Actually, I think he gets 2 more because he's near the Castellant.
Yes, add 2 to the attack's characteristic of this unit while is within wholly within 6 inches of the Castellan.
Okay, so roll 2 more.
Okay, so 1 of those goes through.
Hits on 3s?
Yes. None of those go through.
Pork.
And he's gonna jump away 6 inches, because... Alright, so the Lord Castellan is up next. He's got 3 attacks. We're looking for 3s and 3s. One.
Okay.
With 1 rend.
I'm ethereal.
Oh, yeah, they're ethereal. Never mind.
And I save.
Yep.
The 4-up save.
Yep. Liberators are hitting back. There's 3 regular Warhammers, and then there's 1 with a Grand Hammer who also happens to be the leader. So we'll do Warhammers first. We're looking at 4s and 3s, 2 attacks each. Oof. Okay, so those all actually hit. No range. You're ethereal.
4 4-ups. I fail 1. And my deathless save, because I am wholly within 12 of Lady Olynder. So that's 1 dead so far.
Alright, then we have the big Warhammer boy, or Grand Hammer boy, which is 4s and 3s.
Threes. Okay. So I have lost a guy. Alright, so there's my dead Glaive Wraith. My bravery is 10, so I have no battle shock. You didn't lose anything, so you have no battle shock. So I will get 1 victory point. And it is now Stormcast Eternals, turn 2.
Alrighty, so we've got Stormcast Hero Phase. I'm going to use my once a game Storm Scroll, which is over here on my Lord...
Arcanum.
Arcanum, not Castellan. It's on my Lord Arcanum. Once a battle, basically. Assign numbers to each enemy unit up to 6, and then roll a dice. So we'll do that first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Now I roll a dice. As long as it's not 6, somebody's taking more damage. Okay. So 5
That's
is the Guardian
of Souls, yeah.
And he takes D6 wounds. D6 mortal wounds. 2. Oh, wait, 4.
4, yeah. So I do ignore those on 6s. I don't ignore any. I'm down to 1 on my Guardian of Souls. That's painful. Yeah.
Cause screw you.
Right? Yeah, I'm down to 1. Oh my. That's no good.
That's no bueno. This is purely for curiosity's sake, Jared, but what's the range on Arcane Bow?
18 inches.
Still very nice.
Either way.
Yeah. I'm probably not going to get this off, but I'm going to try to herpa-derpa-derpa what I just said. Arcane Bolt.
Don't let the Arcane Bolt kill this guy. Come on.
Nope.
Oh.
Can I? No, I can't spend command points to reroll spells.
No.
That's a shame, because that guy's a thorn in my ass.
Whew. He's my general.
He's still a thorn in my ass.
The worst place for a thorn.
Really? Well,
debatably.
Yeah. There's a few other places I can imagine, and don't know from experience.
Hey, you can actually see the cat this time.
What cat? Oh.
What you thinking, cat? Cat things. It'll make sense this video.
Yeah.
So what else?
Yeah, I guess that's it for my hero
Yeah,
face.
you've got Warding Lantern, Translocation, and Lightning Blast. Ooh, am I within 18 of their Lord Relictor?
Well, yeah.
Within 18?
Yeah.
You can try
Everything
your-
over there is within 18.
If you'd like to try your Prayer Lightning Blast on a 3-up, you can do a Mortal Wound to me. And it'll be -1 to hit, but, you know, it won't matter if I die.
Lightning blast or lightning storm?
Lightning Storm, yeah, that's what it is.
That's within 12 inches.
Oh, I thought it was 18.
It must have been changed because the current...
No. Oh, well. You want a Warding Lantern over here?
So then I do it. Woohoo!
On the Liberators?
Yeah. And then translocation, I guess.
Gonna throw somebody somewhere.
I'm gonna yeet the fuck out of somebody. So we should have said earlier in this video, Chrysler and Stormcast, because I don't know what the balls I'm doing. Roll a D6 and a 3-up.
Alright, you got it.
Yeah, okay.
We'll
Thank you,
see where they
Nighthaunt
get yeeted. Sigmar yeeteth, and Sigmar taketh away.
No. Sigmar yeeteth and Sigmar yoinketh away.
Okay. Okay. So that's where the Paladors end up.
Yeah.
It's outside of 9 of the...
Outside of 9.
Okay. All
Outside
right.
of 9 of the base, not the glittery parts.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
Alright. Movement phase?
Movement phase. So nobody ran. Everybody kind of just meandered closer to people. So he moved them. He's actually kind of perching on this, but I mean, the flat base, pointy scenery, you get the idea.
Prosecutor Prime gonna be pooping on somebody's car window.
He's gonna be pooping hardcore on my window.
On the Black Coach's car window.
Yeah, just side view. We got my hunters in over here. They're within wholly within 6 inches of the board edge, so they can be 7 inches from an enemy.
Which, by chance, also makes them 9 inches away from... All of them are 9 away, so they can actually shoot.
Yeah. And then I brought in my sequitors over here, 9 away from Lady Olynder. Oh, Pooper Doodle, I realized that they're not 9 away from them.
Yeah, we'll fix it if it's not.
We'll skip. Well, yeah, no, they need to. He needs to be this way. So we're just gonna.
Yeah. It was
There.
like that the whole time.
Perfect. These guys are in combat. They didn't move. They got yeeted. They can't move. I think that's it. I think that's, well, he scooted up and he scooted over
Alright.
and he scooted back. But
Now-
that's it.
Now shooting, of which you have a few units.
I have a couple. Okay, yeah. Then we're gonna be first on the order of shooting is them, my hunters. There's 2 attacks each, but +1 for the leader. They're firing their guns up in the air and going ah. So this is
They
3s
really
and
are.
4s. That's a lot of ugly ones.
Rolling Nighthaunt dice against Nighthaunt, that's why.
These dice poop on me just as often as they wreak havoc for me, so it's part of the game.
3.
3.
Alright. They have a... Well, at least 2 of those fail. I don't remember what their actual save is. Chain Rasp is 5-up. Okay. So that's 2 fails, but they're wholly within 12 of that Guardian of Souls.
We have a bug on this.
Get them!
We've got some natural fauna here.
Alright, so that's 1 so far down.
One,
Pew!
So Vanguard have gone. We'll go with the prosecutors next. They're throwing hammers. How many? The Black Coach can heal, right?
Yes, so can the Guardian of Souls.
Balls. I really don't like playing Nighthaunt.
Well, if you get the double turn, it will hurt me greatly, and if I get it, I'll heal back. But you need that objective, and I have bodies on it.
Yeah, no, I know that. That's why I was grumbling.
I was harumping, leave me alone.
Yes, I'm a woman. I can bitch. Leave me alone. 4s and 3s, or no, 4s and 4s. So far, so good. Okay. Into your My little dudes.
Yeah, into the chain rasp. So 5s. One fails. The deathly save fails, so that's another one down. Plunk.
Alright, and now my Paladors. Actually, yeah, they can do javelins.
Yes, yeah, their pistols are out of range, but their javelins are not.
Alright, so they're throwing those giant sticks also into these ethereal shitheads with real weapons. Alright.
Toss your lightning into my ectoplasm.
Yeah.
Giggity.
I'll say that slower. That was kind of hot for some reason. Alright, javelins. 3s and 3s. Yeah. 2.
Okay. 2 at 5 up saves. Fail another one. The deathly save. And another one is down.
Another one bites the dust.
There's
So,
my deader
with
pile.
3 whole units of my dude shooting. I got 3 whole units, or 3 whole models in your giant ass unit.
Hey, could have been worse.
Could have got none, I guess.
And so is that shooting?
That is, I think that's the epitome of my shooting. 3
Okay.
whole models.
Impressive.
3's never impressive, Jared. Unless it's 3 kids, I guess.
Ha! I did it.
Yeah. 20, no, let's see. I'm at 18 pounds of baby pushed out so far, so this will be 27 if she's as big as the other ones. And so far, at 7 months, I think she might be. That's fine. Yeah, don't judge my pregnancy, girl, y'all.
Charge phase.
Charge phase, yes. We've got a few of those to do. Hunters first. They need a 7 to get anywhere. They do not. Alright, so then these guys get 3d6. So that's 9.
So they made it. And I mean, look, technically, the base is down here. So that could be there. So I'm pooping on the windshield. I mean, but hey, look how cool that looks.
That does look pretty
Seriously,
cool.
though, that's a nice little combat there. But anyway, there's where the prosecutors ended up.
Yep. Alright, so we'll need 3 over here. Wow! Nighthaunt dice, you have failed me. 9 and then 9. So watch these fail too.
Paladors.
Let the nuts, yeah.
Oh, well, they're in.
They touch wall. Okay, so there's this in the way, but they
Yeah.
touch in the butt. So let's
Yeah,
just, there's glitter and stuff.
Just smooch it. Anyway,
Alright,
sequiturs. Where were we?
and then 9 again for the sequiturs.
Oh. Oh, that means... Oh, that's me that cares about 10s. Never
Yeah,
mind.
no, I don't really give a dangle about 10s.
There they are. All up in Olynder's backside.
No, yeah, touching the butt. Touching that ethereal butt cheek. Alright, so start of the combat phase, a couple things happen. The sequiturs over here can choose to reroll hits or saves. I'm choosing saves. Over here.
Choose saves.
And then the prosecutors are inspired. They are going to poop all over your car.
Rerolling failed hits.
Yes.
Alright, who would you like to attack first?
Prosecutors.
Okay.
They are in the thick of things.
Just gonna wing it.
Just gonna wing it. Alright, so I know that one of them is standing on the coach, but all of the attacks are going into the little guys currently.
Yeah, we're not moving that precarious situation,
No.
so you're just gonna have to use your mind's eye to know that they've piled into...
Imagination. Alright, but yeah, so we're looking at 3s and 3s. The leader gets 1 extra dice, so it's 7. 3s and 3s.
And they're rerolling 1s. Alright, 4 with a 5 up ethereal. Okay, that's 4 fails. And now I will do 4 ignores on a 6, because the Guardian Soul's nearby. Alright, so that's still just 4 dead.
Eat it.
Bleh. Here's what I look like after that. That's my deader pile. I am going to go with Lady Olynder, just in case she gets wiped out here, because there are 3 Grand Hammers there. Zoinks! Alright, Staff of Midnight. Just 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. Boo. Wounding on 3s. That's going to be 2. at -2 rend. So you'll be at a 6-up rerolling. And what sucks though is... Yeah, so one more. Okay, so that is D3 damage. Please be good. For 2. Well, I got 1.
Oh, did one of them die?
Yeah, they have 2 wounds apiece. Handmaiden Spectral Claws. That'll be 6 attacks. Hitting on 4s, but I'm looking for 6s. Yeah, it's 1 mortal wound. And 1 hit. 4s to wound. Oh, it does go off. No rend, 1 damage. And reroll failed save because you're triggered. Alright, so that's another dead person. Alright, there's the dead sequiturs, thankfully. And she is piled in with this liberator, and they are going into the Glaive Wraith Stalkers.
So we have the Warhammer, or the Grand Hammer first. He's also the leader, so 3 attacks. We're looking for 4s and 3s. Alright. You don't care about the rend.
Looking for 5s, or 4s on them. So that's a fail.
2 damage.
Need 6s, because Olynder's still there. Alright, so that's just 2 damage. It's another 2 down.
Over here, don't they have 2 wounds?
No, they just have 1 wound apiece.
Oh, well then. Alright, and then the regular hammers. 4s and 3s again.
3. That is 2 more fails.
1 damage. Each.
And my death save. So that's another 2. So that's 4 total dead. Bam. Okay, that's my deader pile. That's what's remaining. I think from there I'm going to go with the black coach into the paladin.
Valid question.
My black coach will go into the gosh. Oh my. Yeah, I'll go into the Paladors. With the Reaper side, it has 3 attacks, hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s, don't get any. Wounding on 3s. There'll be 2 at -1 rend.
Into the
Paladors.
One.
That is 2 damage. So the Relic Bearer Claws hitting on 4s, but 6s do mortal wounds. So there's 2 mortal wounds. Now wounding on 4s. 2, no rend. 1 more damage. And then my hooves and teeth. So you're hitting on 4s. Rerolling the 1. Wounding on 4s.
I don't think I've ever rolled that well with those.
4, no rend, 1 damage. So 2 more.
Alrighty, so 1 is dead.
Who would you like to go with next?
My Castellant, I guess.
You can get in there.
He can get in there still. You only sort of stopped what was happening. Alright, so the Castellant has 3 attacks. We're looking at 3s and 3s.
Oh.
3.
Looking for 4s. Okay, I got all 3. Gonna go ahead and hit back with them since everything's pretty much done. I don't feel like piling in my chain rasp yet. Alright, this will be 6 attacks, hitting on 4s. No rerolling because neither of us charged. Wounding on 3s. And the Liberators, by the way. This will be 4, no rend. You're at 3 because of Warding Lantern. And reroll the 1s because of your shield. Alright, so now you actually heal that wound that's on your Liberator. And then you take 2. So he'll just die.
Palador's next.
Alright. Palador's next. Into the black coach.
Alright, so they have javelins, so we're looking at 4s and 3s. So then 6 bird beaks, 3s and 3s.
Well, that 6 does something.
Oh, 5. Fucking finally. Oh, holy crap. So there's 1 mortal wound. I'm shocked. Finally an army that does something with 6s. Alright, 3s again.
I don't know the black coach's save.
Probably a 2 or a 3.
4.
Wow, really?
All right, so how much damage does that do?
3, so you save 2, 1.
So 1 damage plus the mortal wound. So I'm up to 2 damage so far. And then on a 2 up, the lunar blade does a mortal wound. 3. Okay, so I need to save 3 6s. So I take 2. Well, it's time. I'm going to go ahead and pile in with these chain rasps and start going. All right, I've got 13 chain rasps going in. So that'll be 27 attacks because the Dread Warden gets an extra. Hitting on 4s. Right, now wounding on 3s because of the Guardian of Souls nearby. Forgot to do that on the Black Coach. Oh well, don't want to go back. And re-rolling 1s to wound because I have at least 10 models in the unit. So 3s, re-rolling 1s. Yeah, that was about to be a 1. Alright, there we go. 3, 6, 9, 10 at no rend, 1 damage apiece.
I don't remember what, they're the, oh, here we go, 4s. 2, 3, 4. This one.
Gonna take the windshield pooper.
Yeah, because the leader needs to stay in this one.
Caw-caw!
You did his duty. Duty.
Now you have your sequitors, correct?
I do. Alright, so we're going with them all first. 3s and 3s. One.
4 up ethereal, she fails it.
So 1.
And she takes it.
Alright. And then we've got one of the Great Maces, not the leader. 3s and 3s again. So 1.
You want to go ahead and roll the other Great Mace too?
We'll since I already did it this way, we'll just roll this and then
Okay.
I'll roll the leaders.
Alright, she makes that
Saves that.
ethereal save.
Alright, now we're going to do the leaders, which is also a Great Mace. I should have done this all in one roll, but whatever. 3s and 3s.
4 up ethereal, she fails it.
2.
And so she's taken 2 total damage out of this combat. Alright, so battle shock phase.
This will be fun.
Everything she's in combat with is giving, or everything of hers that's in combat's -1 bravery.
Yep, and everything's lost something, so feasibly I could lose things in everywhere. So we're going to start with the prosecutors. Lost 2, their bravery 7, they don't lose any.
They're safe.
Paladors are, well, probably 7 as well. Yep, he lost 1, so if I roll,
If you roll a 6, you'll lose
Yeah.
another because you're -1 bravery.
yeah, and they're not close enough to her to make lose extra.
Okay,
Alright, so one of those is going.
so you lose a Palador.
Yeah, that's fun. Then we'll do the Liberators.
Let's take this non-hero one,
Yeah, sure.
or non-leader.
Yeah, the leader is the one without the helmet. Liberators are also 7. They also lost 1.
So now they're 6, but you're still good.
And then the Sequitors who lost 2. So if I roll 5, yes. All right, and they lose extra because she's
Yeah.
there.
So they lose all 3. 2
Yep.
normally, and then an extra one because of Lady Olynder.
Yep.
And then no points because I still hold that objective.
So at the end of round 1, you have 2 points.
No, I just have
At
one
the end
round.
of round 2,
At the end of round 2, I have 1 point. I only get points on your turn.
you've had 2 turns. Oh, the Herpader, yeah.
Yeah. And I have a battle shock test here. Base 10 +1 because I have at least 10 in the unit. 3 plus, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so they are good to go. Finally, I have Glaive Ray Stalkers, but they have a bravery of 10, so they can't fail that roll. And actually, before we determine who has the turn order, first we both have to figure out where our objectives are before we roll off. So here is hers. 8. So hers is going to be, she determined it was this way, so 8's going to be somewhere over here. And then for mine, we'll do it's that way.
1.
1. So mine is way over here, and hers is over here, where she has units. Now we roll off. 3,
4.
4. Would you like... Is it double turn? Or
Nah, take it.
you're just going to give it to me? Are you tired?
I'm tired.
All right. Tired Nighthaunt, tired Stormcast. So this will be Nighthaunt turn 3.
Hang on, let's see, what is it?
Well, first things first, start a round. I know technically I'm on my turn, but we'll do start a round. Every 4 up for the black coach. And I don't go to level 5. I stay at level 4. Now, start a hero phase. Let's see. Ruler of the Spirit Host to restore D3 models to this chain rest unit. So I will restore 1. Has to be wholly within 12. We'll just... Here we go. Now the black coach has the level 1 Nimbus of Power. And I return D3 slain models to a unit. I'll do it to the chain rasps. So that'll be 2 more back into the chain rasps. There we go. Okay, lifting the veil. I'm going to choose the Lord Castellant. And on a D6, I'm going to roll. On a 1, nothing happens. On a 2 up, you take however many mortal wounds I rolled. So nothing happens. You've seen worse.
I've seen worse this game, actually.
Well, now she's going to do her once per game Grave Sands a time. Pick an enemy here within 6, which is also the Lord Castellant. And do D6 mortal wounds. Looking for something good. 6 mortal wounds. So Lord Castellant is Legon.
He's leg on.
Well, I guess I'll do Soul Cage first to see if it goes off on these Liberators. Casting value of, yeah, definitely at least that. Would you like to... I've got 2 other spells, but would you like to try to unbind? This will make the Liberators attack last. Okay, so let's it happen. So their soul is caged. Dang it, Sigmar, that ain't yours. That's Nagash.
Well, Sigmar is a dirty thief.
He is. He's a stealer.
He's a bit of a stealer.
Soul thief he is. So she'll try to target Grief-Stricken, casting value of 7. Doesn't go off, so no worries there. And let's go with Shade Mist. Yeah, we'll see if it goes off. Shade Mist. So would you like to my last spell, so you want to try to boxcar it?
I'll try,
the
but
Arcanum?
I'm not gonna... Yeah.
Okay, so Shade Mist the black coach. So you're -1 to hit, or -1 to wound rolls against the black coach. And finally my black coach heals D3 wounds. 1, so he's taken 3 now. Alright, I believe that is my hero phase, so on to movement.
Is that all?
Okay, into my movement phase. Dropped in my Grimghast Reapers. This one's within 6 of that objective. Ran the black coach, was able to move and fly over Leslie. Ran the Grimghast, or Chain Rasp Horde, got a 5, so I was able to wrap in about 6 or 7 of them within 6 of that objective and outside of 3 of these 2 units. Ran the Guardian of Souls. And then I just moved Lady Olynder and I retreated the Glaive Ray Stalkers because their drummer lets them retreat and charge. So now we're going to go into charges. The black coach, it's the important one. 9. I won't be able to fly over, but I'm going to block their path to be able to pile in the objective here. And that's how we end up here. Now we're going to go with the Glaive Ray Stalkers. Ooh, they got a 3, so they're going to go straight in since they got them outside of 3. Yeah.
Oh, wait, that dice doesn't need to be there.
Okay.
Goes for the hero.
And what the heck, Lady Olynder. 7. She'll just go into the Liberators. That's all my charging. I forgot to shoot.
Oh, go ahead.
Now, I'll go do her first bravery thing. Wail of the Damned. So I just have to beat their bravery. And you're -1 bravery, so it'll be 6s for the Liberators. So I need 7, which I get. So that will do D3 mortal wounds for 2. So I'll get 1. Okay. So now the Lord Arcanum as well. So I think it's everything within 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, for each enemy within 10. Or within 10.
He's been knocked down to a 6, I believe.
Let's make sure. 7.
Oh no, he has a 9.
9, so he's okay.
8.
So he's not. He is fine.
You miss him by 1.
And the Lorlictor's out of 10.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the Black Coach doesn't have anything, and that's all the shooting. Now charging. Oh look! Look how well it went. Now combat. I'm gonna go first with the Black Coach, actually. I'm gonna start a combat. Before I do, I'm gonna spend a command point, since he's within 12, to do all-out attack. Wait, I think it's wholly within 12. Yeah, because then I can't. Let me check. Alright, so forgot to do his level 4? No, level 3 Spectral Scythe. On a 2-up, when he completes a charge... When he completes a charge on a 2-up, it'll do... okay, it'll do D3 mortal wounds. So that's 1 mortal wound to the hunters.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do all-out attack, since it's probably within 18 of your general. So I can reroll ones to hit. Okay, Reaper Scythe. 3 attacks hitting on 4s. Don't reroll 2s, just reroll 1s. Wounding on 3. Right, so -1 rend.
On the hunters?
Yeah, so we have 5.
Nope.
So that's 2 damage.
Alright.
1 dead and 1 wound hanging out.
Over.
Alright, now the Relic Bearer Spectral Claws, hitting on 4s. Rerolling 1s, no 6s. Alright, there's 1 mortal wound, so that's a second hunter dead. And wounding on 4s. 2 no rend, 1 damage.
So another hunter
dead. And then my hooves. Hitting on 4s. Rerolling 1s. No 1s again. Spend a command point to roll like what, 1 dice?
Yeah.
And wounding on 4s. So 1, no rend, 1 damage.
Take it. So 7 in total.
Alright, there's what we look like here. Where would you like to go?
I guess my unit of liberators.
Okay.
Because I feel like either way I'm kind of dying. We've got 2 models each. Alright, so I've got 1 Warhammer and then 1 Grand Hammer, so I'll roll the Warhammer first. It's 4s and 3s.
These all going into Olynder? Or are they going into...
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go into Olynder. See if we can do a spike kill. So 4s and 3s. 1 goes through.
She's a 4-up ethereal.
Alright, now the Grand Hammer. 4s and 3s again. Oh, cool.
2, 4-up ethereal. Fails
2
both.
each.
So now she can ignore those on 6s. She takes 4. She's down to 1.
Yay.
Alright, Staff of Midnight. 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. Be 2 at -2 rend.
Yeesh, so looking for 6s. Nope.
Alright, and that's D3 apiece. So 2 damage. And now the Handmaiden Spectral Claws. Hitting on 4s. That 6 does a mortal wound. Wounding on 4s. Nope.
So just 1 mortal wound.
Yep, so you have 1 wound left.
We've got the hunters. They have sabers.
Yes.
Oh, excuse me. 2 Vanguard hunters with sabers. I accidentally killed the leader. Accidentally the whole thing, so we're just gonna do 4 total attacks, 3s and 4s. Oof. Oof, nothing.
Gonna bounce into her now with the chain rasps. Alright, maybe we'll get 5 in to the hunters. Be hitting on 4s.
Oh.
Now I'm wounding on 4s normally, 3s now because of the Guardian Soul's proximity. Rerolling 1s because there's more than 10. Alright, so 2, no rend.
4s. Nope. That is another dead one.
That's everything she has, so these glaive wraiths will just pile in and hit back here. Right there, Hunter's Glaives. Hitting on 4s, rerolling failed hits because they charged. Alright. That is decent. Wounding on 3s. So that's many.
4. Alright, so you just need 1 to get through.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 4s. Nope. Not only did 1 of them get through, they all got through.
Forgot, she does have a prosecutor over here.
Oh.
He's gonna get him. Or you want to get into the you can reach these guys.
Yeah, go into them.
He's gonna pile in there again because there's all kinds of pokey bits everywhere. Just
pokey bits everywhere. Alright, so he's the leader. He's got Celestial Hammers. We're looking at 3s and 3s. So 1.
5 up save on the chain rasps.
1
no.
damage.
And then 6 to ignore. Nope, I lose a guy. I lose a feller right there. And then you actually need a battle shock test for your...
Yes, for my hunters.
You could be close enough to ignore it. But...
Well, let's see. I lost 4. I have a bravery of 7.
Oh yeah, -1 because you're near
so
Nighthaunt.
Nope. Be gone.
Okay, so no more. And that would net me 3 points because I have more here, more there, and more over there.
Oh, no. Oh, he's okay.
They're just hunters.
No.
Stormcasts don't break easy.
They're
At least
sturdy.
model-wise. Roll-wise, they break very easy. But model-wise, they're sturdy. All right. You have 4 models on the board.
Yeah.
I have lots with more incoming and 5 points to nothing.
Yeah.
So you're saying you want to keep going?
Did I say that?
No, looks like it's gonna be major victory. Major victory Nighthaunt.
Yeah.
And your dice pooped on you, and that was a very heavy factor in this.
Boy, howdy. I feel it a little, kind of everywhere, actually.
Well, it's funny, your dice actually did you well enough to let you get in a situation where they would poop on you and let you die. Like your Sequitur's bomb
okay.
charged in.
Here's a little bit of hope. No.
The Sequitur's bomb charged in. I was like, uh-oh, here we go. And then they just whiffed and then died.
Yeah.
It was bad. Bad rolling.
It's very Nighthaunt-ish of them. It's like, hey, yeah, we're going to pump you up just enough to make sure you get crushed.
And the wonderful randomness of Star Strike. I don't know that Star Strike should be a pitched battle plan. That still feels like an open war.
I don't know.
But
it is pretty harsh when it goes badly.
Either way, that was my first chance to be able to pilot her Nighthaunt, and I thoroughly enjoy them. I want a 2,000 point list, but that won't be quick because she's the one that painted it, and then I've run her like a slave driver. Paint me more, ghost woman.
Yeah. Well, we had 2 kids to keep up with. We have 2 immunocompromised people. There's a 91-year-old in the house that needs help, and by the end of the day, I'm tired. As you can see by my unattractive appearance, I don't know. I got nothing. This is also one of my first times playing Stormcast, because originally I wanted to play them, and Jared decided he wanted to play them, so I picked up Death. I was like, alright.
I think every time you played Nighthaunt, or not Nighthaunt, but Stormcast, which is like maybe 2 or 3 times now, it has been on camera.
Yeah.
Which is, let me tell you, the worst place to learn.
Woo! Yeah, and I'm pretty sure I lost the last one too. Like, I don't think I've won anything with these guys.
I can't remember, it's been a year or so ago.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, tell us what you thought about the game, about the models, what you'd like to see, any of that. Let us know in the comments. But otherwise, we are going to go to bed because I'm an essential worker and I have to be at work at 6, and it is currently 1
in the
morning.
Just.
So I'm going to go be tired and essential. Y'all have a wonderful day.
And a wonderful quarantine.
Thank you for tuning in to Razortree Productions. Click the card to see more videos like this, And click the subscribe button and the bell to receive updates when we post battle reports, rules, and tactics videos. You may pledge on our Patreon page, link in the description, to support us and unlock access to early release videos, music downloads, and more. Finally, please consider visiting alsa.org to learn about ALS or Lou Gehrig's disease and donate to fund research for a cure. For any links concerning Razortree Productions, you can visit razortreeproductions.com. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.